Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for February 3rd through February 9th, 2020. This week we have Mercury moving into Pisces on the 3rd, Venus into Aries on the 7th, and then we have the Leo full moon on the 9th. Now, Libra, Venus is your ruling planet, and Venus is moving into Aries. So you may find yourself a bit energized and motivated to really push forward for things that you want this week. Just feeling a bit of a aggressive energy, but in a positive sense, to like push forward. Also, full moons bring manifestations, and this is the Leo full moon. So think back to last July, end of July, early August. What was going on? What were you trying to change and bring into your life? For many of you, a manifestation of that will be taking place this week. And, you know, for others of you, the manifestation is attached to a different time frame. But nonetheless, the full moon brings manifestation. So let's see your overall energy for the week, Libra. Ooh, we've got traveling. So a lot of different messages coming out with this. First of all, the obvious, travel, trip, vacation is being highlighted. Some of you, it may be that you need to take some time off. Like you've been in the grind, you've been working really hard, and you need some time off. And this could be at your job. You know, if you have time off and you've just been really busy and you haven't had, a few extra days and months and a few extra days where you don't have a bunch of errands and stuff planned that's busy work, like time off where you're truly relaxing or getting outdoors, hiking, going to the beach, going to the mountains, just whatever it is you do, true relaxation type of energy. Others of you, this could be in a different area of your life where you've really been giving a lot of energy, time, and effort, and your spirit guides are like, Libra, you need to give yourself a break. You need to give yourself a rest. And that message is for those of you who are really like overworking or trying to just push yourself to the limit. And, here's Venus going into Aries, giving you even more power to push forward. But what I feel is you need like a rest, a reprieve before you go that next, stint of the race. You need to give yourself a little break, a rest. And, where that applies in your life is obviously different for each and every one of you. But, also that being traveling, if you have the money, go on that trip that you've always wanted to take. Spend time with your family. Do the things that you always tell yourself you don't have time for. Make some time for them right now. Your spirit guides are saying you need to do this. Allow yourself to be recharged. All right, let's pull some more cards and dig deeper. Conundrum, up in the air. Family, all in the pride. Exploration, step outside your boundaries. And curiosity, worth the risk. Oh, Libra, look at that. It's time for a bit of change, some zest, some spice in your life. And, you might be like, I don't have time for all of that. I'm very focused. I'm very dedicated. Well, your spirit guides are saying you need to make time, and it's also time to start exploring some new territory. You have exploration and curiosity. It's worth the risk, okay? It's well worth the time and effort to go outside your norm or outside what you normally do. And, that goes into that traveling as well. But Libra, for all of this, it's like you need to kind of take a step back and give yourself a breather for a minute and allow yourself to reassess the situations, yourself in your life. And, you know, seriously, any sort of trip around being with family, being with friends, being with your soul tribe, going to a place, a country that you've never ever been. Oh my gosh, do it. Don't keep, well, should we or shouldn't we? Should we or shouldn't we? Your spirit guides are saying you absolutely should. 100% take that trip. You will be so happy that you did. And you know, for those of you that this isn't specifically around travel, and you know, it could be some other area of your life, it's time to add some new energy, some new elements, some new color into what you're doing, and how you are experiencing your life and yourself, and changing up your routine a little bit. It's like Venus moving into Aries is like pushing you towards more zestiness, more spiciness, and you've got to step outside your boundaries. You've got to explore. You've got to really stretch yourself. So let's pull some tarot. The Magician. So there's some magic coming in, Libra. Eight of Pentacles. You've learned, you've worked hard. It's time for rest. Seven of Swords. Yeah, Libra, it's time for rest. It absolutely is. Now we have the Six of Pentacles. That's giving, receiving, and sharing. And lastly, the Knight of Swords. Travel, journey, conversation, rest, relaxation, renew. All right. Yes, Libra, it is time for some exploration. And, you know, that Seven of Swords sitting at the center of the reading, that doesn't speak so much to me as like betrayal or lies. That just to me is your mental body, like a lot of activity, as well as a lot of activity in your life, just like your energy being extended in so many different places. And that's why it's time for you to have a breather, because in that space it's like everything balances out for you, and you see and you perceive differently, and what you're reaching for and what you're desiring will shift some. And also, you know, I really feel like you need a break. You need to go on that trip that you want to go on, that there's always like, I can't get away, or I don't have the money, or this or that. No, Libra, go with your family or those that you feel really connected to, or travel to go see them. It will like renew your soul. Something around a trip is so highlighted that it's powerful. You're up in the air, can't decide, and your spirit guides are like, yes, do it. You will be happy that you did. And then again, for others of you, this is talking about some other area of your life where it's time for a shift and a change. And if you step back and allow yourself that moment to reassess, you'll see it for yourself. And with Venus in Aries, you'll have that motivation to change path, to turn, you know, in a different direction. So let's pull some more clarifiers. Okay. And exactly 5 jumped out. Okay. Oh, we've got the Star under the Magician. That's lovely. The Ace of Cups under this 8 of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles under the 7 of Swords. 7 of Wands under the 6 of Pentacles, and then 6 of Swords under the Knight of Swords. Yes, see, travel, moving on, a complete shift in energy that is going to be long lasting, okay? But Libra, it's like you've got to step back and give yourself a moment to catch your breath so that you can reassess things. And through that reassessment, you'll be able to see, yes, this trip can happen, or you'll be able to see in some area of your life where things are stale. A shift and change needs to happen for the betterment of you. And it's like, if you feel like you don't know or you don't have enough experience to go to a different job, here's Spirit saying, yeah, you do, and there's a better job for you. And you've got to trust in the magic, and you've got the stars, so there's healing and wishes coming true, magic coming in, and the Six of Swords with the Knight of Swords, like moving on into better, calmer waters, into happier energy, exploring new territory, like getting out of stagnation and staleness, that spice and zestiness coming back into your experience in your life. So kind of two messages going on in this reading, Libra, but those are your messages for this week. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.